K Sports can't wait to get some NBA action going. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Gary Harris.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. The backcourt pair for him, Fultz and Suggs. The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Toronto, Emmanuel quickly out there with Gary Trent. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Abaji in at the 4. You know what stands out, Clark, with both of these teams is their speed and their athleticism.
And because of those things, Kevin, it's going to be about limiting fast break opportunities. That'll be a key for both of these squads. Taking care of the ball, always a critical factor, and then being able to stay clear of those momentum-changing plays.
Now, here's Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's how Banchero creates driving lanes. That shot right there, knocking it down, opens the floor for him.
Trent outside, and there's the pass to Olynyk. And it's quickly in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Wagner. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. At the elbow, it's Barrett. Here's Quickly. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Quickly's got 5 points so far.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Barrett against Wagner. Banchero outside. Three-pointer. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10" playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
Quickly the pass to Barrett. Here's Olynyk. That's another look. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Suggs. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Banchero, a screen on Trent. And it's Suggs missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Quickly against Banchero. It's stolen by Fultz. With the floater, he lays it in.
Hard to overstate the muscle Fultz showed there. Excellent absorbing the contact on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Trent. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Orlando trailing here. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played from 12 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
The feed to Carter. Shot clock at 6. And it's Wagner missing. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Clark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
Now here's Fultz after R.J. Barrett's miss. Wagner outside. Outside Carter. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Raptors with the lead. Quickly the pass to Olynyk. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Barrett. The layup missed. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to Indiana.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed. No mercy shown to the rack there. Wagner with the filthy throwdown.
Quickly against Fultz. Here's the screen. Quickly the pass to Abaji. Takes the three.
Nice stop that time by Banchero. Excellent anticipation. Was there to contest.
It's all tied in Toronto. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Brown with it. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Isaac out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Gary Harris. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Wagner in at the center position. Harris outside. Pass to Banchero. Now here's Wagner. Tight defense on him, and the shot goes down.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
Now, here's Barrett. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Toronto with the ball. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them. Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
And it's the Magic with the ball after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And it's Wagner missing. Anthony against Brown. A floater. Dick wide open. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Dick's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Both teams deciding to change it up. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Carter sets the pick for Fultz. To the paint. And then Carter with the jam.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Now here's Trent. 23 points for him the last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Bucket is good. Trent's got his second bucket of the night. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Quickly against Fultz. And finished off by Wagner.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Trent. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Fultz finds Wagner. Back to Fultz. Wagner has screen on quickly. Lock at 6. Here's Fultz. And it's Orlando with another.
Hey, you know, after a pedestrian first quarter of shooting, I think they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now. The direction is good.
Now, here's Trent. Here's Quickly. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Orlando leading by 3. Wagner outside. And here is Suggs. Hasn't made one yet. And the pass to Carter. Wagner from long range. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Trent. This one for 3. The shot, no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Magic lead by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
A look here now at the Magic. They've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavering. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
And in our game with the Raptors, a close, entertaining first half.
I'd like to see more toughness from them defensively, be the aggressor, throw their weight around. Maybe I should suit up and help out.
You might have to stretch a little, big fella. You know what? I don't want you out there pulling hammies and all of that stuff. You still got to come back to the studio.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickly.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
They've got R.J. Barrett. Gary Trent is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Olenek, and it's Abaji in at the force. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
No good on that one. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
And he's good on the second.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Now, here's Trent. And he uses the glass on the layup. Trent's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Banchero. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Gary Trent.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Toronto trailing. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. Now, here's Quickly. He's got 5, passes it to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the tie, 2 points. That one goes. Barrett's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. What he says is, I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, DA. Thank you.
And, you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, was due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time.
Now, here's Quickly. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. Yep, that one goes in there.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Wagner against Barrett. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Wagner, he'll find the wide-open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Feeds to Olenek. Good work defensively by Carter. Lando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Fultz. Sweet little floater. Fultz has got 6 points.
A tricky shot that time from Fultz, but somehow he makes the floater look rather effortless there.
Pass to Olenek. Back to Trent. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
It's on Jalen Suggs.
First team foul.
Greg, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume 3-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
And the Raptors with some changes. Chris Boucher's checked in for Olynyk, and Dick subbed in for R.J. Barrett. The Magic also changing it up. Mo Wagner comes in for Carter, and Isaac subbed in for Banchero. Isaac kicks to Wagner. The dish to Fultz. Back to Wagner. Tries from 10. Misses off the left iron. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Quickly. A three-pointer is right on target. 10 points for him, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 6. Pass to Wagner. A shot. Abaji pulls it in. Abaji's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now the pass to Quickly. Here's Dick. Passes it to Boucher. It's good. Boucher's got the lead up to 4 now for Toronto.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Now here's Fultz. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Dick. He's defended by Wagner. Launches a 3. That shot no good. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Raptors ending the third quarter on a 12-4 run. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Magic trail by 4. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Harris. Isaac out there with Wagner. Then there's Banchero. And it's Anthony in at the point guard. Brown against Isaac. Pass to Boucher. Pass to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Banchero outside. Isaac with a screen for Anthony. Shot from 12. Warnock grabs the board. Toronto leading by 4. Brown outside. The pass to Barrett. Brown with a screen on Banchero. Barrett, chalk up 2 there.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Anthony taking his time here. Wagner with a screen for Anthony. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
First one falls for him. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Toronto. And a change for the Magic. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Barrett the pass to Olynyk. Inside and stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. That's good from Banchero on the assist by Harris.
Cash from the corner. Banchero looking confident on the perimeter.
Barrett with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Dick, that's good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Anthony. Passes it to Wagner. And here is Anthony. Banchero is screen for Anthony. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Carter Jr. moves well without the ball and positions himself nicely for catch and shoot chances.
Anthony against Brown. Now Dick. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Anthony against Olynyk. Anthony kicks to Harris. Pass to Carter. Here's Banchero. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Stepping up in a big moment, Paolo Banchero. Love that leadership.
And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 2. 1:56 left to play here in the fourth. Some changes for Toronto. Abaji's checked in, and Trent subbed in for Dick. Orlando also making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Wagner. Suggs comes in for Gary Harris. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Cole Anthony. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. Now they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight, guys.
Thank you, David. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter. There's the lob to Banchero.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
They set the pick. Quickly the pass to Olynyk. Back to quickly. Toronto working the ball around now. 4 on the shot clock. 20 feet out. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Fultz the bounce pass. Here's Carter. Rebound by Olynyk. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game? And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They trail by 1. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Banchero. He kicks it to Suggs. Wagner passes to Fultz. Banchero with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Another miss by Orlando.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Fultz against quickly. From 10 feet out, And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
And so here's Orlando. It's a 1-point game. And Banchero outside. Shoots. Missed.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David